Isengard will be played by RotWK, and Measure of X will be playing the Man of the West faction. So we have seen the first two games were actually kind of long games, but the previous 2-3 games were kind of short, average 8-10 minutes. So it would be nice to see a long game between Isengard and Man, but let's see. Also, Eastfold is a map that has not many pathways, so you can, I mean, of course, you can look at this. Like, you can, when you block this pathway, this, and this, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be difficult. And you can even capture this one to get vision control to see what opponent is up to. So it's not open, but it's a big map though. Like, you can build a lot of resource buildings around your castle, and that's the plan. 4 farm opening for Measure of X, and 3 furnace opening into the Uruk pit for Isengard player RotWK, the world champion 2022, who has been struggling in this best of 9 challenge against Measure of X.
We must join with him, Gundam. We must join with Sauron. It would be wise, my friend.
It would be wise, my friend. It's gonna be a pikeman opening. Of course, it's a buff to Isengard, by the way, because the Uruks and the pikemen they used, they cost 400 in the past. Now they cost 350.
They cannot stop the goblins!
They cannot stop the goblins. They couldn't also in the previous game. They just couldn't. Okay, so it's gonna be a soldier of Gondor. You are soldiers of Gondor. Whatever comes through this Uruk pit, I beat you. Hold your ground. Very delete offensive Rex. Very delete. So it was like the most delete thing ever. But they might be just in time.
Balrog of Morgoth, a demon of the ancient world.
Will they be in time to steal this though? I mean, the money at least. I have my doubts about this. Maybe if he doesn't pay attention to destroy the rubble. But it's Avi we are talking about. He's gonna of course pay attention to this. But maybe Measure of X is lucky. Oh. Oh, yeah, at least I mean, it's better than nothing. He took 50% of the money. That's good. Free money. But of course, remember, this is no role of mindless orcs. These are Urukai. They are stronger than your peasants. Trust me on that one. You have no chance. Their armor is thick, and their spears are long. Don't leave them alive, though. They will annoy you. Okay. More pikemen. They are leading now to the troll creep at the bottom right side. I mean, the eco is looking good for me because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms around, and he doesn't need to be worried about. I think the way you want to play Isengard, guys, is a bit more safe at the beginning of the game. The reason is simple because your units are very expensive, so you lose structures. It's gonna kind of throw you back a lot. So you want to play it a little bit smart, play it a little bit slow until you get like a few battalions of units, and you want to go for a big push. But you want to play it smart, not like this. He lost a whole furnace. But it's not a big deal. 1 furnace, it's okay, you know. So. Okay. Pikes and soldier. The spam is crazy. Like, this creates so much pressure on RotWK. The soldiers are getting melted. No stable yet for men. But he's creeping this troll layer slowly but surely. Maybe Isengard is sneaking in. He wanna steal this. Remember, Isengard can get the chance to recruit black orcs from this structure, and they are cheaper compared to the Uruks too. So they cost 300. Uruks cost 350, and you know this will actually act like a secondary Uruk pit or barracks in this case, and you might be able to pressure this area with the orcs you can recruit. So Measure of X is going for the right call. He doesn't want to go for a 50-50 situation. But Avi is trying to be annoying, you know, he wants to steal the money if he can, but I don't think May will let him. He's not paying attention to this because he's focused around this area. Look, he doesn't want to risk it, he's chasing him down. In the meantime, the soldiers are going to kill some of the crossbowmen. Look, he even stopped this. Oh my goodness, they kind of scared me, dude, not gonna lie. What?
The last march of the Ents. It
doesn't begin anything like this. The creep is gonna be secured by Measure of X, not a big problem. The soldiers are actually kind of very tanky. Holy. Stable, finally, into the stable level 2. The question is, will he go for the Rohirrim or will he go for the Knights of Dolamrov? No work pit yet. When you take a look into the minimap, you can see menace everywhere, right? The spam of the double rags is coming in clutch, kind of opening so much window and air for Measure of X, and he needs that because it's the game number 7. But the barracks here will be going down. It's okay though. I mean, he has not lost anything around his own fortress. He has not lost a single farm so far, which is very good. So losing this barracks, of course, is not the ideal situation, but it's still a very good, very good game. Very good looking game so far for Measure of X. PowerPoint wise, we have 8 power points for each player, 650 command points against 550. May hasn't expanded as much as he could, despite giving the fact that he had like a lot of time to do that, but he was focused too much on pressuring. You want to always do both, right? You want to harass and you want to expand at the same time. So the first hero is going to be Elma, of course, to sport the Rohirrim with leadership. The Rohirrim are better than Knights of Gondor. They cost 200 more though, and also 10 command points more. But of course, Elma is a Rohan hero and he doesn't want to ride with the Knights of Gondor. He want to have his own people around him. In this case, the Rohirrim. Hoş geldin Sina. Actually, yeah, I also didn't pay attention to this. It shows borders also, yeah. Okay, rallying call has been used on this army. Builder needs to be careful that comes to war chant as a counter. And the soldiers gonna get melted by the crossbowmen and the pikemen, preventing the Rohirrim to go for an engage. In the meantime, he's creeping the trolley at top side and pushing through the middle. The farm is going down. Stable level 2, archery range level 1, barracks level 1. You see Uruk Pit level 2, Uruk Pit level 2. And he's gonna recruit some berserker units. We also don't see very often. They cost 300 each, which is quite a lot. For a standalone unit, it's 1 unit only. And they almost cost as much as a whole battalion of Uruks. The question is, are they worth it? It's a very good question. We will find out though, very soon. Okay, don't let the money on the ground. Be greedy in this game. And there is an army moving forward with Uruks and pikemen. They can definitely do some damage. And they are still war chanted too. So the crossbowmen are going to be better and stronger than the archers of Gondor. Builder has to be careful. And the units from Rohan are going for harassment. Woody, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Alright, the furnace is going down. There is nothing to defend this. I don't think Berserk is a great counter to this. Rohirrim are running it down into the fortress. They will get bullied a little bit. Measure of X doesn't pay attention until now. He does, but he has to defend himself. Berserker is hitting quite hard against the farm level 2, but he's gonna be also knocked down on the ground. He has splash damage as he's able to hit and kill multiple archers of Gondor, but he doesn't seem to be very tanky. The farm here is going down, the farm here is going down, the Berserker hitting level 2, and he has a few of them. But in the meantime, the furnace behind has been also taken down. He's spamming lots of Berserkers. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but he makes it work. 850 command points for Eisenard, and in the mid to late game, Isengard's eco cannot be matched. Okay, you have devastation, you have this, you have that. You will be rich. You can be the rich guy in the school who was flexing on his friends. You know, he's like, I'm rich. I will give you the money for the breakfast and stuff like this. Wow. Okay, I want to see the damage from the Berserker level 2 against the farm, but they don't want to go for the farm. Looks like they have like an arrow dodge chance, because sometimes arrow deals damage, sometimes it doesn't. So it's like in the coding, I think. They had also the arrow dodge chance when they were making the explosive mine go boom boom in the films. And he also actually hurts. The farm level 2 is going down. Does he have repair? He has on cooldown though. 400 command points against 900. Harvey. Dude, when it gets close, when he was behind, he started playing a different game. Oh!
Let's go.
Saruman. of many colors. The true wizard of Middle Earth. Christopher Lee, ladies and gentlemen. The deep voice, you know. So you have chosen death. Eisenard is my favorite faction, but I want me to win. It's very controversial, my friends. So Saruman is being surrounded. We shall make peace. Can we not make peace, you and I? Where was Mordor when Saruman fell? Elma is like, the wizard has been slain. That's gone, 3,000 gold's gone just like that, you know? Yeah, you know, he was almost as powerful as Yoda. Christopher Lee in Star Wars. Field guys, okay? So it's time for Eisenard to make bank, okay? He doesn't even have lumber mills yet, but the second he starts building them, he has Field of Fires, boys. This guy's gonna be Bill Gates. I'm being honest with you. He's going to be like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, everybody, like the top 10 billionaires of the world combined in one guy. That's how rich Abe will become with the Eisenard faction. A lot of Rohirrim, the last desperate attempt. But with the music in the background, maybe Major effects will magically find a solution to this problem. Because, guys, you know what the saying is? There is not a problem, there is always a solution. Sharku is a solution, for example, to this Rohirrim. Berserk, I want to see this. Berserk against Ranger. Oof, 2. Double kill, triple kill, quadro kill. Pentakill! I mean, he went for the field fires, but okay, never mind. He finally builds them. Finally. Oh, the lone tower. I mean, Sharku is quite tanky against arrows, not a problem. Oh, you wanted... Dude, go for it. Look at the perfect opportunity. There is no zero pikemen for man. There is Lurtz with level 2. Lots of berserkers. I mean, look at this. He has a berserker army. But spear throw doesn't even kill them. How? Okay. Quite tanky, those boys. Look at the minimap, boys. Do you see this? Minimap is looking quite good. Now the berserker damage against tower. Oh. 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 Repair all you want. It's gonna buy you 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. It's gone. They melted it. And the units, I think the Berserker killed them the second they joined again from the tower because the splash damage. Level 3 incoming. Major effects is struggling. He's dropping down to 450 command points. His command points kept. He can't recruit any more units, which is good and bad because he will have to save money as he can't use the money to do anything. So he will unwillingly be able to save enough money for not 1 but eventually 2 veterans of Knights of Dolamrov, or he has to invest money into getting some expansions for the defense around the fortress. But his command points are not going to look any better because he keeps losing more and more farms. What can men do against such a reckless hate? Gimli, I mean, Theoden King was right. He was right, okay? And Saruman has been revived, by the way. I heard his voice somewhere. I see Sharku. I don't know where Saruman is, but I swear I heard his voice. The farm level 3 means minus 100 command points. He's dropping down once again. Command points kept. He has army, but no money, no command points. He is in a turtle situation. He's turtling. You have 1,000 command points. Like, do you guys remember the scene with Grima and Saruman on top of the Orphanc? You know, when they wanted to invade Helm's Deep, and you know, Grima saying, "But my lord, there is no such force." And then Saruman moves out, You see the Eisenard army, the war chant. A new power is rising. This is exactly what RotWK is doing right now to Measure of X. Even towering up for whatever reason. He doesn't need towers. What?
This is no rabble of mindless orcs. These are Urukai. Their armor is thick and their shields broad.
Ooh, let the wargs out. Howl, 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 howl. Does he go for upgrades? Yeah. Dude, he's about to show us. Look, he's going up. What else is he doing? He has so much. You see, he has so much money, he can do whatever he wants.
They cannot stop the goblins!
What I want to see are the explosive mines, okay? I want him to sneak some of the explosive mines to this area and make it boom chakalaka. Make it boom boom. Sharku and his wargs. Do it. Going up with armory level 3 incoming.
Bring your pretty face to my axe.
Alright. Oh, oof.
A Balrog of Morgoth, a demon of the ancient world.
He can't cripple yet. Dude, the second this dude gets level 4, Elma can't even approach anymore. He will get crippled dead. He will get crippled dead. I mean, he's just stalling. You want to get heavy armor and forge plates for the wargs, and you want to finish him off with the warg riders.
Against the power of mortal, there can be no victory.
Against the power of RotWK, there can be victory. Ali is playing with his foot? True. That's exactly what he's doing actually. He's like, okay, let me slowly get armory to level 3. Yo, we don't need to hurry up at all, you know. We got this game. I can have a little bit more fun. Well, he's towering up. He has fire arrows with the on the ranges. So that's good, I guess. Oh, okay. There comes the rallying call, I guess, offensively. Okay. I don't know if it's good or not. Does he have armor yet? Let me check. Yes, heavy armor purchase. He's going for the forged blades. He has money. He has power points too. So, you know, look, Measure of X still needs to go for the 15 power point, guys. And Avi has already went for the Field of Fires, which is a 15 power point, and he has on top of that 17 power points more. Remember, Eisenard has definitely one of the strongest 25 power points in the game. So you have the chance to get, you know, of course, the Summon Dragon, which is, I think, the most powerful special summon when it comes to destroy structures. And also the Dragon Strike is very, very powerful. But he doesn't need all of that because he's going ham. He made a warg army with forged blades and heavy armor, and he's about to end this man's whole career, okay? The stable has been melted. Tom Bombadil has been special summoned. Measure of X is completely surrounded. The towers and the positioning of the buildings is kind of stalling and buying so much time, but the production buildings in the meantime are getting completely smashed. Rangers getting slaughtered too. Pikemen with the forged blades heavy armor are looking not only very good, but also very strong. Level 4, crippled, you shall... Hold on, did he cripple Tom Bombadil? He wasted cripple on Tom Bombadil. I didn't even know that it's possible. First of all, it dealt 0 damage to Tom Bombadil, as you can see. It dealt 0 damage to Tom Bombadil, and second thing is, it didn't cripple him. I didn't even know that it's possible, really, guys. There comes the... I summon the blue eyes white dragon, white the burst to attack. Oh, hot. I don't think Measure of X will say GG to this game, but it is not over yet. He's gonna repair. He's hoping secretly because there is guys, listen to me. There is a way Major Effects can still win this game. If Avi DCs, now, he can win. DC, disconnect. If he disconnects, he can win. Okay, he didn't disconnect. GG, well played. The score is 4-3 now for Ave. He wanna play this, okay. Okay, so you know what? We will see a lot of ends in this game, I think. Double Malone 3 opening for Major Effects, Double Malone 3 opening for Ave. What's up, Oimos, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Shanks, you said 5. I mean, I was wrong. I was clearly wrong, man. I was actually wrong. But I like it. I'm happy that I'm wrong because it's good to see more games, to see close games, you know? It's more fun this way. I like it. I'm happy and glad that I'm wrong. Are we going for an offensive stable build? So this is something we have seen in the past a lot of times from Man of the West, for example. It was a stable delete. Maybe Ave is trying to bring a new meta to the table. Let's see if it's gonna work out. Because stable is a very risky structure. When it works out, it's great. When, for example, this player opens with a Lorian Warrior, or when he opens with Archer, for whatever reason, it's gonna be great. But if he goes for Pikeman opening, it's gonna be like a direct counter to this. In either case, if it's good or not, we will find out together. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It is going to be great for Ave because it's gonna be a stable horse versus swords. So, okay. In the meantime, no barracks yet for Ave around his own bees. I'm assuming it's gonna be... No, he's going for the second one. He's gonna go for the second battalion. But let's be honest, this stable here won't remain for a long time. It has 0 protection and all it takes is to bring 1 pikeman to this area. It should be golden. It should be golden. He's creeping this, okay. It's gonna take him a while. I think you wanna go for the second battalion push. No barracks yet. But again, it's a Valorian warrior which is sent forward solo. The pikes, he's going for the pikes next. Double pikes. Ave has fields. He's going for more horses. What is he planning to do? Does he see this coming? He's able to see them coming now. Okay. But he has no barracks yet. So even if he can deal with this, which he will be able to do, how we want to deal with the pikemen coming now? But maybe Major Effects gonna lose time to creep this. I mean, losing time is a little bit harsh. But I think realizing that your opponent has no no barracks might give you the timing to destroy as many structures as potentially possible with your pikemen. But he won't do this. Double horse. He's gonna go for the horse number 3. He's actually spamming those lancers. What is he actually planning to do? This builder, I don't know if he's actually in the range to build a wall hub. I don't think so. He has to move eventually. And he can't run away from the lancers. Is he in the range to build a wall up? He's actually pressing S button and gonna build the wall up and get in safety. I think that's the range. It depends on your fortress. So we have a lot of pikesmen. He has been able to creep these 2 layers, no problemo. Now to counter this, you just need to get some archers or Lorian warriors up on the field. But in the meantime, Major Effects can creep even more. He's gonna creep this 3rd layer too, and eventually even the troll layer at the bottom left side, which means a lot of power points for Major Effects. Oh boy, that was really bad micro from Avi. He almost lost the whole battalion. That comes to rallying call. May in the meantime creeping, so if this push doesn't achieve too much, it's gonna be risky. Avi is splitting them up a little bit, and each of them is walking to a farm, to a Malone tree. And he will be able to find this Malone tree as well. He will at least be able to destroy these 2 Malone trees, that's certain. Maybe he can destroy this and this one as well. Do it one push to destroy 5 Malone trees. If he can do this, it will be big. It's gonna be 3rd Malone tree. He will be able to destroy 3 Malone trees, 4 Malone trees if he can take down this one. But I think this one is gonna be impossible. He's overcommitting. He's just YOLOing it. Archer. Oh, the last hit. Oh my goodness, he destroyed 4 Malone trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 Malone trees. And he's going for the 5th one. This is a lot of damage dealt to Measure of X economy. He's dropping down to 350. What is the strategy, man? This is crazy. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. This is crazy strat. I mean, good for Measure of X that he was able to creep a lot. That's the reason why he's still in the game and he can kind of get back into the game by building more Malone trees. But this, and he lost a builder too. Oof. That's a big oof, boys. Don't you agree? This is a big oof. Is the pressing S to stop units going to be removed? I don't know if you can remove it though. I mean, can you? Maybe you can remove the mechanic completely, but if possible, I would put a cooldown to it that you can spam it like S. Would be nice to be able to use it, but you can't. You can use it maybe every 3 seconds once or something. This one is gonna go down eventually. Yeah. The Steeple has been destroyed. And now he's going for the counterattack. We have Haldir up on the field. The Malone tree is kind of repairing itself over time. This Malone tree is going to be destroyed. He's also going to eventually recruit some of the peasants. This Malone tree is under attack. He's going to demolish it. He knows he can't protect it. His command points kept. He has 11 power points in the bank though. He has 3 power point advantage over his opponent. Now if he can do some great stuff in the following 2 to 3 minutes, he can definitely find his way back into the game. But he gotta do it quickly. It's a big W for Avi around this location. This Malone tree is exposed, will be taken down. But in the meantime, the remaining Lancer is harassing non-stop. Like he's scouting, finding, destroying. That's how he's designed, okay? I mean, it's difficult. Because Avi has a huge command point advantage. Watch this. We are talking about 635 command points versus 300 command points only. Like Mei has lost over and over again all his remaining resource buildings. He's gonna be poor. The money differential is going to be massive. We've also Haldir up on the field for Avi to defend himself, but you don't want to fight against pikemen in melee range. It's actually from... Oh, okay, never mind. This has like a red... You see this? His thing... is red. I swear I was thinking that this is from Avi, but it's not. My bad. Malone tree here is gonna be found. He's doing good job, dealing actually great damage with like 2 pikemen. That's good. If Haldir also on the field now for Avi. The pikes. Again, he will lose again all the resource buildings. He has 0 defense. All his army has been sending forward. It's greedy from him to do this. You want to leave something to defend yourself. He has a barracks level 2. He's going for the barracks level 3. But he has no money. No, he's poor. He was spending all his money into rebuilding the resource buildings he's been losing since the beginning of the game. And he lost all his army. But Haldir should be fine. There's not a big problem. Dude, it's unbelievable. Look, he's camping. That's like the worst case scenario, right? Camping in front of the product. Like, officially, Mei has more barracks, aka production buildings, than he has resource buildings. Now it's debatable. Yes, Avi lost 3 games against Measure of X. But you saw the games he lost, he was trying to go for like early Knights of the Lambrofrash or something like this. He was trying to go for heroes. In one game he had like Thranduil, Legolas, Glorfin, all the Elven heroes. But when he plays the meta build, when he plays the spammy thing, when he plays or when he even creates a new meta, like by going for the stable and going for like 4 or 5 horses of battalions, and splits them up to go for the economical damage, you can see the games are not even really that close. Like, think about the previous 2-3 games we have been watching so far between Ave and Measure of X. Also, this game, double the command point differential. I mean, this is like outsmarted big time. Like the push with the 5 battalions of horses, the fact that he was able to split them all up and micro them at the same time and destroy simultaneously 5 Malone trees was the key to win this game.
Back off! Enemies, tear down this evil place! Take them this way!
That's sad, boys.
We cannot stay here.
But it looks like we won't be able to see the game number 9. And are they getting the money once again? Last time we did the best of 9 challenge was in the BFME2 1.09 version 3 between Ave against Ectelion. Ave was also able to win this one. Ave is winning all the challenges, all the best of 9s, may it be in BFME2 or also in Rise of the Witch King. Who you think we need to organize a best of 9 Ave versus who? Guys, do you think Ave against Sauron? Would you like to see that? Maybe during the weekend? Because this weekend I'm actually home. Maybe we can get something like this done. Sauron versus Ave. Best of 9. Sauron versus Smoky? Dude, I don't know, man. End mood is building up. The siege will begin very soon. If one Noldor, can the one Noldor turn this game around? I don't think they can, because they deal not enough damage to the trees, to the ants. Double end mood. Come, my friends. The ants are going to war. It is likely they are going for their doom. End mood. Zirael also, yeah, true. Zirael also definitely a very good player. I mean, Sauron, Zirael, Ave. Attack!
Away from here.
Yeah, I mean, also in this best of 9, I think Measure of X never said GG when he lost.
To ruins.
Smog was always my favorite player back in the day, but then he got rusty and stuff. I mean, he was also able to win the WCS back to back in 2018-2019. But starting from 2020, I think he has not been able to win a single tournament. New generation has come, you know. BFME2 players came to Rise of the Witch King. I mean, like basically since 2020, I think all Rise of the Witch King tourneys we have been. Oh my goodness! Holy moly! One-shotted! Legolas shows the Noldors what it is to be a real Noldor.